Good morning, student. Today we start our next chapter, theme 11, Rebels and the Raj. Today, first of all, will give you the introduction of this chapter, and then we start our first topic, pattern of the rebellion, and then we will discuss about the rumors and the prophecies. This is part 1 of your theme 11. Yes, rebels and the Raj, the revolt of 1857 and its representations. Okay, so in this chapter we will discuss about the revolt of 1857 in detail. Now, pattern of the rebellion. In this, I'm starting in the beginning of this chapter, late in the afternoon of 10 May 1857. The Sipahis in the cantonment of Meerut broke out in mutiny. Now, here you must have to know what is the meaning of mutiny. Mutiny means a collective disobedience of the rules and regulation within the armed forces. Okay, so this is the meaning of mutiny. It began the lines of the native infantry and spread very swiftly to the cavalry and then to the city. The ordinary people of the town and surrounding village, they were also joined the Sipahis because the Sipahis they were showing the resentment against the Britishers. So the villagers on that time, the ordinary people of the towns and the villages, they were also joined the Sipahis because they were also not satisfied or they were too much in a problem, okay, by the Britishers. So they were also joined these spies. The Sipahis captured the bell of arms, where the arms and the ammunition were kept, okay, and proceeded to attack on the white people. They burned their bungalows and property, their government buildings, the record office, jail, court, post office, treasury, etc. were destroyed and plundered by the uh, Sipahis and the ordinary people. The telegraph lines of Delhi was cut as the darkness descended. A group of the Sipahis marched towards the Delhi, and the Sipahis arrived at the gate of the Red Fort early in the morning in 11th May. It was the month of Ramzan, the Muslim holy months of praying and fasting. The old Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Jafar, okay, had just finished his prayer and meal before the sun rose and the fast began. He heard the voice at the gate, and Sipahis who had gathered under his window told him, "We have come to Meerut from killing after killing all the Englishmen there, and because they asked us to bite bullet that were coated with the fat of cows and pigs with our teeth. This has corrupted the faith of the Hindus and the Muslims." And the another group of the Sipahi also entered in Delhi, and the ordinary people of the city joined them. Europeans were killed in large numbers in the city, in this rich city of Delhi, and these people they were attacked and looted the people. It was clear that the Delhi had gone out the British control, and some Sipahis rode into Red Fort without observing the elaborate court etiquette expected of them. They demanded that the emperor give them his blessing, and surrounding by the Sipahis, Bahadur Shah had no other option to comply. And these Sipahis they proclaimed Bahadur Shah as the Mughal emperor, okay, as their ruler. Now, when the ordinary people began joining the revolt, the targets of attack widened. And in major towns like Lucknow, Kanpur, Bareilly, okay, moneylenders and the rich also became the objects of this rebel war. They it means that Sipahis and the ordinary peoples in Lucknow, Kanpur, and Bareilly they were attacked on not only the Britishers but they were also attacked on the moneylenders and the rich people. The peasant not only saw them as oppressors but also as allies of the British. And in most places, their houses were looted and destroyed. It means that on that time, the peasants or the ordinary people they were attacked on these moneylenders and the rich people because these people they were also the main oppressors on that time, and these their houses were looted and they were killed these people and destroyed each and everything of these rich people and the moneylenders. Then the mutiny in the Sipahi rank quickly became a rebellion. There was a general defiance of all kinds of authority and hierarchy. In the month of May and June, the British had no answer to the action of the rebels. Okay, and the individual Britons tried to save their own lives and the lives of their families. British rule, as one British officer noted, that collapsed like a house made of cards. The reason for the similarity in the pattern of the revolt in different places lay partially in its planning and coordination. It is clear that there was communication between the lines of various cantonments. After the seventh hour, the irregular cavalry had refused to accept the new Carthage in the early May, and they wrote to the 48 native infantry that they had acted for the faith and awaited the 48th order. So now the question arrived: how were the plans made? How were these rebellions? They were started. They were made their plans, and who were the planners? It is difficult on the basis of the available documents to provide direct answer to such all these type of questions, but one incident provide clues as to how the mutinies came to be so organized. Captain Hiresi of the Awadh military police had been given protection by his Indian subordinates during the mutiny. In 41st Native Infantry, which was stationed in the same place, insisted that since they had killed all their white officers, the military police should also kill the Hiresi and deliver him as a prisoner to the 41 this infantry. Now the this way, we see that the military police refused to do either, and it was decided that the matter would be settled by the panchayat composed to the native officers drawn from each regiment. Charles Bowles, who wrote one of the earliest historians of the uprising, noted that the panchayat were a nightly occurrence in the Kanpur Sipahis lines, and what this suggests that some of the decisions were taken collectively. So in this way we see that the Sipahis they were also with the help of each other they were took the decisions. Now the rumors and the prophecies. Rumor means afwahi and prophecies means bhavishyavani. Now first of all we will discuss about the which type of the rumors and the prophecies were spread up on that time in India. The Sipahis who had arrived in Delhi from Meerut had told Bahadur Shah about the bullets coated with the fat of cows and pigs, and that beating those bullets would corrupt their caste and religion. I'll just describe you about this one. And this is one rumor. Okay, this is one rumor whose origin can be traced to Captain Wright, commandant of the Rifle Instruction Department, reported that in the third week of January in 1857, a low caste Khalsi, okay, who worked in the magazine in the Dum had asked a Brahmin Sipahi for a drink of water from his lota. The Sipahi had refused, saying that the lower caste touch would defile the lota. The Khalsi had reported very and repeatedly, and he told that you will soon lose your caste. As ere long you will have to bite cartilage covered with the fat of cows and pigs. Till now the people, our historians, they don't know that the Britishers they sent or made these type of the cartage or not, or that was the rumor by this Khalsi. Okay, the one more rumor that the British had mixed the bone dust of cows and pigs into the flour that was sold in the market in towns and cantonments. Sipahi and the common people refused to touch the atta. Now, the another rumor: the British officers tried to allay their fears, but in vain. These fears stirred men to action, and the response to the call of action was reinforced by the prophecy that the British rule would came to be an end. Okay, on the century of the Battle of Plassey on 23rd June 1857. So the reports came from the various parts of the North India. The another rumor that the chapatis were being distributed from village to village. A person would come at night and give a chapatis to the watchman, okay, of the next of the village and ask him to make five more and distribute to the next village. So these type of the rumors were spread up on that time. Now the question arises that why did people believe in these rumors? Why? Why the people they were believe? That rumors and the prophecies played a very important part role in the people. Then and the people they were also doing the action on that time. Okay, I'm just describe this one that the cows the about the cartage. Okay, and mixing of the flour, that mixing of the bone dust and the cows and the pig. Okay, and so there was a fear of suspicion. The British wanted to convert the Indian to Christianity. So this was the fear in the people that through this way, okay, they convert us from Indian to Christianity. Now, the rumor about the British rule coming to an end on the century of the Battle of Plassey was reinforced the call for a revolt against the masters. I just described you that after the 100 years the British rule came to be an end. The British policies, now the reforms by the, if we are saying that reforms by the Britishers, The British policies to reform Indian society by introducing Western education and social reforms targeted their long cherished customs and practices. As you know that the Hindu widows remarriage, okay, so these type of the rewards, ban sati pratha, like these type of the reforms uh, did by the British on that time. The activities of the Christian missionaries also created doubt and discomfort to our people. The annexation of the pretext of the doctrine of leprosy also made the people suspicious of the British intentions. In the next video, I will describe you about the doctrine of leprosy. Thank you, student.